Hello everybody, Mind and Mike here. Welcome back to another Astroneer video. So, as you can see, I did the thing. This is my hydrazine farm. I let it run for a bit. Well, I let it run while I troubleshooted. And it's not perfect because whenever this finishes and this container here is full, it starts to put it right there. And so I'm going to need to move this forward so then it can actually keep placing there. But right now, yeah, it just goes all the way through, down to the auto extractor, which has filled up. And right now what we are going to do is, I got some exo chips. I had a piece of dynamite over there that I forgot that I had. I went down into the caves and destroyed an exo cache and got some exo chips. I debated whether or not to save it, but I figured that I could just explain it. There are these things that you can... Let's see if there's one in the forest. They're either in forests or caves. So, you can see them appear on your map. And here we are in the cave, and you can see those green icons. Those green icons are those exo caches, and you can see one right here. And there's also a Hisbane somewhere. Hisbine. Anyway, this exo cache here, I'm actually going to end up picking it up and bringing it with me. So this does not fit on any, like, slots. So you can't store it on a platform. So I'm just going to keep this up here for when I find another stick of dynamite. But you blow that up with dynamite and it gives you 2 or 3 exo chips. Sometimes in rare cases 1. And it will always give 5 pieces of scrap. It's just sometimes they glitch through the map. Like the beacon in episode 2. So I'm going to put this in here and then I'm going to run away because each time you put an exo chip in, you can hear, well, once I do this, yep, you can see the thing spinning, which means that it's about to play the song. And the reason why I did that is for both of these. And give me those bites. So there we have Visania. Wilds of an improbable world have called to a gastropod, find and scan its discarded shells on the high hills of Visania, meaning the mountains. And then this one, this exotic, a gastropod has ventured to this exotic moonlet, scan its discarded shells found inside crumbling stones within the caverns of Milvis. And the song just finished, perfect. Oh yeah, and these tethers back here. So, this thing, while it does provide oxygen once you put the oxygenator in it, and the oxygenator is not removable, unlike on this thing, which it for some reason is. So, what those two do, they're called oh, and we got 2 new no we don't, these aren't new. What am I talking about? All of these aren't new. Why are they all... Yeah, whatever. Okay, but we have Princess and Rogel. First, I'll start with Rogel because Princess is a lot more OP than Rogel. A mysterious and powerful companion who energizes technology when well fed. Rogel generates a surprising amount of power for one so small, no matter where they reside. And they do produce an insane amount of power. They produce more than this solar panel. But they produce 6 power. Like, that is going to be super big for early game. And I guess that you could still say that I am in early game since I'm still in this Terran suit. Of course I could switch to other ones since I've beaten this game countless times. But I'm not going to, because I'm not one into spoilers. But this, Princess. A tough companion who will shield you from the harshest environments when well fed. Princess won't let you come to harm while she's riding in your backpack. Meaning, that sometimes it's really hard to take damage when you want to. So, how about this? There. Did you hear that sound? You didn't see the screen turn red, but you could hear the sound. That meant that I took damage, even though it wasn't a substantial amount. Oh yeah, and this is how I have the thing rigged. So, oh yes, this is something that I wanted to do. No! Alright. You just hold that there. So, what I did is I have this splitter here. So, in order to power these two things, because I only have the one QTRTG powering all of the auto arms, and then another QTRTG for that auto extractor, I have a splitter here for it. Right now I only have 0.03 power going through this cable because neither of them are running. In fact, I could actually turn it off. And for some reason, whenever there's just the slightest bit of power going through here, the batteries don't charge all the way. It's really dumb. Like, you can hear them. Yeah, you can hear them refill and discharge. But anyway, this is just for, like, say that I need some power in my base. I can control how much is going through, so then none of it is going back through. Now, technically, in real life, what this would do is create, like, a short circuit, and so none of this other stuff would work because it would all be short-circuiting. But this isn't real life, so who cares? Now, the reason why I need that is because if I go over here to this thing, and I need to avoid collecting the resources. Well, we'll just let that happen then. It'll just end up producing another one. But this here, and I'm going to need to turn off all these auto arms in order to do it. Which will take a little bit. Alright, so I have 16 auto arms in this, which is not ideal. There's a much more efficient way, but we'll get to that later because it's unlocked by achievements, story achievements as well. So, right now what I want to do is, I want to fill this up, and I do not want all those to be disconnecting. So when it comes to the splitter, how you plug it in matters. This is actually like the perfect teaching opportunity. How you plug it in matters. If you do it this way, it will flow that way, and then if you do it this way, the power will flow that way. But if I flip it, splitters go by directional power and not networked power, which is like what those solid lines are that you see connected to the, which is what you see connected to the platforms. There we go. And so if you saw that box right over here, from when I plugged it in, so of course you all saw it, the reason why I needed to turn these all off is because they all take 1 power, and these need 6, but this was a research aid unit, and what they do is they give you a research sample, so that you can then put into your research chamber and get bytes out of it. So it's a really good early game thing, and I don't know why I haven't been using them. Probably because I had a good amount of bytes before I got the I had a good amount of bytes before I got the auto extractor and auto arm. Anyway, that gave me this buggy here. I don't know why. Like, I don't see what the importance is of it, but sure. Do I have a buggy already? I don't think I do. Interesting. I guess that I usually get that right away and get a buggy right away instead of a tractor. So yeah, that's why that's important, because the buggy is usually the first vehicle you get, because you get it right from here. Because there are 4 in some, 4. There are 4 ways to open up those aid units. The first way is from power, right there. You have to give it the appropriate amount of power, which I believe well, on Silva, it's the same as what you require for the, gateway chambers, those purple things. So, and then the second way is to refill its internal power supply. Depending on the planet, they'll take more power, but you could just, like, plant down a QTRTG and plug it in, and it'll just take longer if it takes more power. So, the third way, is by giving it the appropriate resource. On Silva, that would be laterite. It wants laterite in order for you to open it. And then the fourth way, and this is something that I only discovered recently, despite how long I've been playing the game, because of how little time I've spent in the core. But in the core region, one of the ways to open up those things is to provide it a gas. I don't know if that's true on all planets. Well, now you see if it is or isn't. But yeah, so those are the 4 ways to open those. And if you want to know what the other planets require, I'll either open them, or you can go look them up yourself, sorry. But anyway, what we did there is we unlocked these 2 new missions. I'm gonna end up going to Visania, because, as I said before, it's absolutely insane. First though, I'm going to get a landing pad, and I don't have any laterite or clay. So, I'll get those. Okay, now that's printed. And now, oh wait, there's one more thing that I need that I do not want to forget, because from time to time, there are other landing pads on other planets. Can I get in? No? Okay, there we go. That was weird. But from time to time there are other landing pads on planets, and I do not want to lose my home base. And so I'm bringing a beacon with me so that I can mark what is my landing pad. Now, where are you? You're right over there. And Novus is there. So let's just fly through some planets. How many did I just fly through? 2? 3? Yeah, whatever. Can we get the landing sites to load in? Alright. So, let's just land over here for now. It doesn't matter where. If I could find the opposite of the map, though, that would be nice. Or, is there anything nearby? No. Okay. So, I'm just gonna hoverboard over to here. Because since I have my hydrazane farm, I'm not really afraid to use hydrazane. Of course, I'm gonna need to change my ammonium spot because there's not much left in it. And there should be a mountain right up there. So, yeah, you can see the icon showed up. Oh yes, here's the third way. It wants you to put sphalerite in it. Never mind, it's graphite. I don't know how I forgot my, I don't know how I forgot what was what momentarily, but whatever. Now, here we are in the mountain still carrying this box, because I am hoping to find the mat. And here they are. I almost missed them because they sort of look like rocks. So, now we're at 4, and just right over here will be our 5th. Ow. That hurt. Fall damage is so annoying in this game. Alright, so. Yep, now it wants me to do the terrarium stuff. But here's the thing. I don't want to yet until I find the appropriate spot for my landing pad. Because on top of the mountain... Well, actually, on top of the mountain does work because that's where I have my, my one on my 3-year world. But, we don't talk about that. Yeah, right now what I want to do is just go to the complete opposite side of the world from that mat down there at the bottom, which I believe is right over here. Is it? Well, it's not actually the mat. It's just the data recorder there, because I don't want to blow it up yet. Oh, we got the cataplant. Oh no. Oh, there's an exocache right there. Perfect, and that's an explosive plant. Or, yeah, that's an explosive one. Like, when those orbs explode. Oh. Sad. I got the colors wrong. Yeah, there's 2 types of, like, all of the aggressive plants, and that one just went through the planet. There are 2 types of aggressive plants, and there are 2 types of cataplants. Ones where they, just, like, shoot compressed air, I guess, and try to kill you. And then other ones that explode the terrain around it. I thought that those would be the ones that exploded the terrain. They are definitely not. Okay, so I have found the spot where the, where it flips, where it says the data recorder is, which means that the mat is somewhere close by. I don't know exactly where it is, and also that, that thing over there was floating. But it's somewhere nearby. That's all that I care about. My rocket, it can sit over there. I'll just fly over to it once I'm done. But that will give me this terrarium, and because I'm not at all on a flat surface, it tries to fall right off. Makes sense. So soil, lithium, and lash leaf. Lash leaf, not hard. Is this the region that it well, they're all the region that it spawns in, and there's one right over here. So, this is the lash leaf. What happens is all the defensive plants, because they're defensive, they just push you away. So, yeah, this is a lash leaf, this is a thistle whip, right there. What it does is, wow, smacks you away. Except it does a whole lot more damage than pretty much all the other defensive plants, other than pop coral, which can kill you right away. But we want to do that. I also want to put these seeds right there, otherwise I will end up losing my oxygen and light. But lithium, pretty annoying to find on Visania, not as annoying to find on Novus, because it spawns in the caves on this planet, and I'm just gonna store that there because it doesn't pop up there, even though your favorite food is a cataplant. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna drill down. Also, this planet is, like, other than Aatrox, has the worst terrain. Well, I guess that the, glacial terrain is, like, super annoying to go down, go up. So. And don't worry, eventually I'll get back to the real game of activating the planet's cores. So, don't worry, I'll eventually get back to that. The only thing is that I want to become invincible for it first. Usually I just try to go right to xenobiology without all the stuff in between, and so by now I would normally have a... Oh, there's lithium right over here. Perfect. That's very... wow. Oh boy. I can't tell which way is up. Oh, that's not lithium. It's laterite. Whoopsie. Yeah, lithium has more spikes. It's really similar, though. Yeah. The reason why I get Princess and Stilljar right away is because if you have those two, guess what? You're invincible, because Princess makes you invincible to everything, except for oxygen loss. Stilljar gives you oxygen. So, It just makes you invincible. Now, I didn't actually have to go that far. Usually it takes me forever. But, we got some lithium here. And because the mission wants me to for bigger batteries, I'll collect 3. Yeah, that also filled up my backpack without filling up the active slot. And I need to put my horn down. I brought a horn with me so then I wouldn't need to actually end up printing my own. Also, I need this laterite. Dang. The reason why I don't have a ton of laterite on Silva is because for some reason there just isn't any. So, Flesh leaf seed, you go down. Okay. So we put the lithium right in there, and we will end up collecting this mission here. I don't know why there's no icon, because the mission is Eyes on Lithium. Oh, will you stop it? Ah! That scared me for a moment. Alright. That's embarrassing. And that just shoots off. Okay, and there we go. Whenever I end up completely draining my soil canister, I will always pull it out and drill the tiniest little bit, because if you don't have any soil, you can't use your flatten tool. Of course, you won't be able to use your build tool, because you won't have any soil to build with. But you can't use your flatten tool, and the flatten tool is what I use all the time, as you saw right here. Just because it makes a flat surface that is pretty easy to walk up. Well, not pretty easy, but is walkable. Now, let's grab you, and bring you right over here, and put the horn on. So, that right there is Princess. And, of course, we gotta dance. I need to change my emotes, wow. Because I still have all the standard emotes. Why did you go all the way over there? Alright. Not even facing you. Okay. Alright, there's number 3. And you also don't sing on time. Of course, that'll be necessary when it comes to using. You heard nothing. Well, of course you didn't hear anything because I cut it out. So. Alright, there we go. Oh, it wants me to print this medium battery. What the heck? Oh, the thing exploded. So. What's going to happen is I'm going to give you your favorite food. Noxious or volatile cat plant. This right here, I don't remember what it is. I'm pretty sure that it's noxious. So, let us see. Noxious, yep. And this is your favorite food, so here you go. There we go. Now I can't die. Oh, that's amazing. I forgot how nice it was when you can't die. There you go. I'll just be bringing that one home. So, let's just go home. There's nothing else that I need on this planet. You know what? No, I can fill up on my lithium storages because lithium is sometimes super annoying to get. So I'll fill up on my lithium, and then I'll leave. So I ran out of backpack space because I drilled too much. So here's a little tip. If you want to free up 1 extra space on your backpack, unlock this leveling block right here. Because this is backpack print, which whenever you have your soil canister, it will automatically go into that slot there, into your printing slot, and boom, you can hold it. And now what I can do is I can carry this one back to the ship. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that I was invincible. So, if you saw that blue, Yeah, you see that blue there? That means that is Princess protecting me, and all I have to do is just, like, fly over here. And I don't need to worry about fall damage. Let's check the inside of here, see if there's anything good. Oh, yeah, that's really good stuff. And so, because I have this hoverboard, and it straight up gave this thing to me, I'll just put everything on here. And bring this with me. There we go, now I can actually hold it instead of needing to, now I can hold it in my hand instead of needing to hold it the way that I was before. Yeah, see what I mean by weird terrain? Okay, and there's the ship. All we have to do is get over to it. Oh, nice. I was expecting that to be a lot harder, because navigation on this planet sucks. So, all I have to do is fly out. Because I got what I wanted. I got the landing pad down. So, let's just head back to Silva. Not Glacio. Silva. And fly through the planet. Of course, like normal. Now, where is our home base? It's right there. Perfect. And now that we're here, what we can do is, first of all, take off this seed here, because this is, of course, this is a, like, favorite food, and so I'm going to grow it here. And then I'm going to put Princess, I'm going to put you right there. And then I'm going to immediately put you back on my backpack, because now I can make risky moves. Yay! Yeah, you can see whenever I take damage now, or whenever I'm just putting her on. Whenever the edge of the screen turns blue. So, let's print this medium battery, because you see what it gives me? Large wind turbine, large solar panel. That's exactly what I need on this base. Power. So, I need a lithium, and I already have a lot of lithium. I forgot about that. And so, let's just put it all on this storage here. You know, I just realized exactly what I got on that ship. Got an exo chip. Like, of course I did. The only thing is that they're really hard to find on wrecks like that. Well, it's not that they're hard to find, it's just that they're rare. Which is a really big difference. Anyway, this medium battery. So, that would be right here. 3,000, well, almost 4,000 bytes. Lithium and zinc. Zinc, not a problem. Still got 3 of it. Now 2. So, let's just go down to this, and boom. Shouldn't take too long to print. What I am going to want, though, is some resin, so then I can make a medium platform. So let's go do that. While on my way to my resin deposit, I almost fell into a crevice and started to freak out. And then I remembered, oh yeah, I can take as much damage as I want if I can actually climb up a hill. This should hurt. In fact, that kind of drop would have actually killed you. So, yeah. Here's the thing about falling in this game. Slopes 100% matter. Like, if I hit the slope here, and then land on a slope that is sort of me falling down like that, you saw how the edges of the screen did not go blue? That's because slopes break your fall. I don't know if that's the right word, but whatever. So let's print this platform, and then put my platform over by my energy stuff. Plug it in right there. There we go. And this battery has a whole lot more storage, as you can see right there, 512. And then it either that produces 5, same as the battery, which produces 1. It collects 1 at a time, or gives out 1 at a time. This one collects 5 at a time and gives out 5 at a time. But yeah, this one takes quite a while, since it's to fully charge. But, yay. I have that. And now, I also have these, which do need large platforms, so I'll end up printing those because it is time for me to go. But this produces 10 whenever it's spinning, this produces 9 whenever it's spinning, whenever it's open. Which is how Rogol is actually in 5th place for power producing. So there's these large wind turbines here, which produce more than 6, but there's also this solar array, which produces 14, and then the extra large wind turbine, which produces 17. And then there's also a medium generator right here, which produces 9. Those are the, which would make it 6th place. But those are the 5 things. I had the right number in mind, just was using it wrong. And the battery's almost fully charged. Perfect. Yeah, so those are the 6 most powerful things. Ha, powerful. Yes, very funny. Anyway, that'll do it for this video. Hit the like button. Please subscribe so then you can know whenever I'm posting. And that'll do it for this video. This was Mine Mike, and thanks for watching.